Thank you very much. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Good? All right, let's see if we can change that. My name is Kevin Hinkle. I'm a freelance artist from Connecticut. If you guys will allow me for a brief moment to plug myself. Hey, well, watch it. If you guys have any interest in finding the work that I do as an artist, that's my website, kevinahinkle.com. You can find me on social media at Mr. Hinkle Draws. My children thank you. They like to eat. Thank you very much. But moving on, and hopefully I'm not blocking you guys from seeing this, but I'm a husband. I'm a father of 2 children. One of my children is also an adult child as of like 5 days ago. Yeah, that's, all right.
He really is married. His wife's just cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's a real woman. It's real. It's real. It's real. She's there. She's there. That's my youngest son's picture from kindergarten. He said, "Daddy, I smiled." Okay. And I am active in my local fan community, so I'm a member of Conlug in Connecticut. I also happen to work for Lego for 12 years. That's kind of why I'm here. I know you guys want to look at pictures of my kids all day, but no, there's something else that's a little bit more important. So I've spent 12 years working for Lego. During my time, I worked in retail management. I was actually a Lego store manager for 3 separate locations in Colorado, if anyone's here from Colorado. Thank you, Reed. Let's go. Arizona. There you go. And my hometown of Austin, Texas. So if you guys ask me where I'm from, I'm actually a Texan in Connecticut. Don't mess that up. But I also worked in marketing and community engagement and management, and that is in that role is where I met a lot of you guys over the years. Is in that role in which I traveled around the country, across North, Central, and South America, representing the Lego Group to adult Lego fans. Let me show. So this is that's me as a community manager. You guys think that's a joke? It's not.
That's my job.
I had it first. So, all right, now there's a real picture. So I was a community manager, and before I get too much further in, where's my Smash fans? I want to be very clear. I do not work for Lego right now. All right, just so you know. So the views and opinions expressed here today do not represent the Lego Group. They only represent me. Dave Guan stares so much better than I do. So much better than I do. And I want to take this moment to thank a lot of my friends. You will see a lot of faces in here from you guys, from the community. And that's what I really wanted to do, was make this more about you than about me. But we'll see. And anybody who supplied me with a photo had no idea what I was using it for. So that's even better. It's even better. So, before we dive too far into this presentation, I want to take a moment, now that my views and opinions only represent myself, to answer some long-standing questions that I have been asked so many times. When is Lego Monorail coming back? The answer is as soon as you stop asking for it. Let's be honest. As soon as you don't want it anymore, it's probably going to come back. Why is Lego so expensive? Because Simon keeps buying it. Talk to Simon. Why isn't there a Lego store where I live? Because Lego hates the state of Idaho. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's personal. All right, there you go. You had to wait a couple years, but you got it. So, but you know, beating dead horses aside. Is this working? All right. I have had the honor of traveling to dozens of events just like this since 2011. In fact, this is my 57th Lego fan event to be at. Yeah. And there are not a lot of people that can say that. All right? There's not a lot of people that can make that claim. Oh, well, there's one other person that can make that claim. He probably does. But as my wife will tell you, that's a lot of traveling. And I don't know how well you guys can see this. It's kind of small for those of you guys that are way in the back. But you know, more importantly than traveling to 57 events, which is all fine and dandy, I've met an amazing number of people, including a lot of you guys in this room that I've met over the years. Some awesome little pictures in here. I also made sure to include some people that are not with us anymore as well, that I've had the opportunity to meet over the years. But everybody in this room, from all different walks of life, all different ages, are all gathered around a singular passion. And that's us here today. In this room, downstairs, in the lobby, I'm sure there's someone parking that just realized their mock fell into 1,000 pieces when they hit that bump. And so my goal this evening is to provide you guys with a few of my takeaways during my time in which I was literally paid to watch you guys. It was my job. Do not be jealous. And along the way, I'm going to give you guys some of my personal bricks of wisdom, trademark. And actually, some of them have already been addressed earlier, so it's pretty good. I'll take credit for it anyway, though. So before we continue on, I want to ask, how many of you guys are members of a LUG, a Lego Users Group? Okay, awesome. Okay, good. So for those of you that did not respond, I'm sure some of you have no idea what that even means. What is a LUG? So a LUG is a group of Lego fans who have chosen to band together to form a physical club in order to celebrate their love of the Lego brand and hobby. Sometimes we call it a murder. Like crows. And you know, it's about the people and Lug Vault. But more importantly, it's about the people. It's about lasting relationships with like-minded individuals to further enrich your hobby with others in your geographic location. So what's the point of being in a LUG? Well, camaraderie aside, this is your opportunity to share information regarding everything there is to know about your favorite hobby, sharing information on sales, interesting building techniques, new elements, promotional events, and LUGs invite and foster collaboration by hosting and participating in exhibits for you to showcase your collection or builds with others. But also, it gives you the opportunity to form a relationship directly with the Lego group. It's that lug bulk slide that I showed a second ago. But maybe you have decided that you want to start your own lug. Here's another picture of some murder. But so maybe you've decided, you know what, I'm going to start my own lug. And there's a lot of really, really good reasons for doing that. Perhaps your meetings are 4 hours away from you. It's Texas. I put Texas in there. That's a valid reason. 4 hours? Ain't nobody got time for that. All right? Ain't no one got time to drive 4 hours for a meeting. Sorry. Perhaps you don't agree with some of the policies they have in their club. Maybe. But I bet you there's a bunch of you in this room that probably experienced something like this. I searched online for our local lug, and I came across an outdated website. I emailed them, but they never heard back. I can only assume they're inactive. This is my face every time I hear that. We've probably all heard that, right? Or you've experienced that. So that is going to take us into my first brick of wisdom. Every day, somebody new is rediscovering their love of the Lego hobby and entering into the fan community for the first time. I'll take it. I'll take it. Somebody new just discovered the love of the Lego hobby. Some new people right here. New people right here, right? They're here somewhere. Got you. They've discovered this hobby and they're looking for us. They're looking for someone to reach out to them. Explain the acronyms. What is this nonsense? What is this? I mean, come on. Right? Let's not kid ourselves. Remember that somebody new is coming to this all the time. Take just one extra step and reach out. Show them how incredible I know all of you guys are in this room. And we've already talked about this a little bit. This is, it's important, So moving on. Unfortunately, long gone are the days of a centralized hub where everybody's in one spot at one time. Unfortunately, our community is fragmented. I think we all know that. It's very fragmented in a bunch of different places. I think it's going to be that way probably for many more years, if not forever. But we do have an awesome opportunity. We have a ton of really cool platforms out there. Remember Flickr, guys? That's the Flickr people back there. It's still there. Don't worry, it's still there. But we live in an incredible time where there's a number of platforms, applications, methods, opportunities for enthusiasts to find and share their love of Lego with each other.
What about Brickshell?
That's not in the slides. That's the other fossil. So, you can find other people that like what you like at work, at school. They're literally everywhere. And speaking of school, I want to give another group of people huge bit of recognition. If you're a teenager and you're here right now, stand up. These guys. Do you guys remember being teenagers? It was so hard. It was so hard. These guys have chosen to continue with this hobby, with this passion for a reason. So I implore you, please don't be the reason they walk away from this hobby. Okay? Next brick of wisdom, today's T-fold is tomorrow's A-fold. These guys truly deserve recognition. Euthicus impressicus. These guys have enough distractions. Are you embarrassed? All right. Euthicus impressicus. Don't be the reason they walk away from this hobby. Unfortunately, over the years, I have heard that there's been some youngsters that have a bad experience with AFOLs. And like I said, there's enough distractions out there already. Just remember, you were a teenager once too. It sucked.
Well, why'd you put up a picture of everyone looks depressed?
Because that was, oh, I'm sorry. Because they're talking about YouTube. Don't you know what YouTube is?
We're waiting for judging to be good.
Right, exactly. So my point is welcome these guys to the table. Welcome their energy, welcome their passion, and remember that everybody enjoys this hobby in a different way, which brings me to the last brick of wisdom I have, which is very important to me. Don't let anybody tell you how to enjoy your hobby. There is such thing as the next slide. As a real... No! You ruined my joke. Dang it.
Try that again, Kevin, from the top.
There's no such thing as a real Lego fan. We're going to burn that. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. No such thing as a real Lego fan. Whether you build sets, whether you just collect them. You should build one day.
I'll be selling a bunch at the yard sale.
Whether you build incredible works of art or not. Whether you stream on the internet, YouTube, Twitch, whether you customize, whether you sell, whether you resell, or whether you resold what you already sold. Don't shun other people for how they choose to express their passion. Speak with them, break bread with them. You don't need to change how you engage with the hobby, and neither do they. We can all respect each other. We can all appreciate one another. That's my plea. A lot of judgment out there. All right? And we all know about drama, right? Everyone knows about drama. I know about this clicker in drama. We all know about drama. Oh, I'm sorry, that's out of date. We all know about drama. It's part of the human condition. The Lego fandom is no different than any other fandom because it involves people, involves you and me, human beings. But look, we can get along. See? Thank you, Mark. If you didn't know, that's the owner of Brick Fair and the owner of Brickworld. 100% accurate. But you guys know that we are actually incredibly powerful as a community when we want to be. There's no other community that could build Rome in a day. I mean, let's be honest. We could do it. But I'm going to end on this. We are so much more powerful when we build each other up and not when we tear each other down. I think we can probably all agree with that. This was apparent when I used to get my checks from Lego. It's still apparent now when I get paid sometimes by people that hire me through my website. But I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you for what you guys do all the time, what you did today, what you're going to do tomorrow. And I want you guys just to remember, it's just a toy. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy Brickworld Chicago.